Hello, and welcome back to Persona 5. Let's go play some video games with the elementary school kid. Of course my character is well adjusted. That's... If I'm paying for your meal, that is how I'm paying for the course. That's not...
Let's go.
It's not how free works.
Phew. Well.
It sounds like bullying, but...
Oh. Wrong.
Your mom sounds like a bitch.
Hey.
Yeah, definitely sounds like you're being bullied.
Oh.
More things for negotiation. Excellent. Sorry. And more kindness for me.
All right.
Later.
Someday I will max out all of the skills. Will it be on this playthrough? I don't know yet. And home. Ketchy's hanging out here again, and people are texting me. What do we have? I'm not studying. I don't need to study because my knowledge is unmatched.
Good evening.
What's the gold? Anyway, let's, Sure. Textbooks.
Let's go.
Booktown. Makes sense. Well, I mean, we could ask for help, but... Again, what would work better is if we asked the people how this place is set up. But we're strong, independent people, so...
Thank you very much.
We still haven't regained our footing. Oh well. And exams start up tomorrow. That's fun.
Yo.
Why are there enough dishes to need to clean them? Like, it should just be making one set of food and eating one set of food, unless he made some for himself. People's opinions, they hate us. Except that doesn't match up to the numbers, but I don't know, maybe it's saving old votes? Kind of difficult to try and work out the logic in the thing. Yeah, Morgana, you go out and hang out with her for a few days. Help her cheat on her exams.
Well then.
Screw that. I have this. Except I'm not actually sure that I have the stats to do it. I'm glad I answered the text message so that I could pass the space from right out in front of the door. Do you have enough? Excellent. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but your intelligence is not the issue.
Really? Oh, that's right.
A promise list?
All right.
Okay, I'm not sure that's how I would call it, but... Yeah, sure.
Settled.
Then... that's somewhat useful.
All right.
Well, what sort of reward?
Okay.
Ah, you're back.
I don't know if I... No, take a few more days. Miss the exams. I have a great excuse to not take them. What do we have? You want to study, that's not happening. You need help? Or want to hang out? Yeah, sure, let's... You're making me a part-time employee. That'll put me on the payroll, right?
Hey.
Yeah, fine. I will buy shit again. After all, it's been a while since I've actually spent money here.
That's right.
Really? Organized crime? Not as scary? Okay, sure. Okay, let's see how that works out. I'm gonna be killed by the Yakuza before the police can even get to me.
All right.
What's the meaning of this? Yeah.
Okay. Suspicions. Alright, I'm not shit at things now.
All right.
How is Masterful the second best level? Who wrote the names for these things? Oh man, it's raining on the first day of exams? That sucks. Of course they're from our school. Who else would go after Kamoshida first?
Pretty bad, huh?
Ahem.
Why? It seems like half of the class isn't here. A lot of empty seats.
Shall we begin?
What's that?
We can do this. Hmm.
Dock door.
Yep.
Hooray! How well I handled our test entirely on the French Revolution and the use of the guillotine.
Hey.
Where's On hanging out in class here? I mean, like, we are known to be friends. We're not being subtle about that. Why is she not hanging out with us? Or me? Is Morgana in my desk already? Yes. Us.
Now everyone. Now everyone.
It's a soccer ball. That statement about it is true. No. 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 And by extension, yes.
Ooh, we can do this. Ooh, we can do this.
Wow. That guy in his shitty pickup line could go to jail. Briefly. But still.
Okay, class, let's get started. Ooh, we can do this.
That one?
Ooh, we can do this.
We are tanking. Every night. Everything is getting worse. Now, I shall be the best in my class. Or at least, you know, tied.
Hey.
Okay, why did she just text me if she wants everyone to meet up? I guess she just texted each person individually. Or something.
What should we do?
Yeah. You became a member of our team just as we became the most hated people in Japan. Or at least we're working on it. Yeah. Not a situation I'm familiar with. Also, you're not an adult. Are you... Is that an issue in Japan? No, someone closer to your own age and closer to your own viewpoint would be useless. They don't actually know what would help.
To be honest,
Okay. Zucchini? Who actually eats zucchini?
now, shall we go?
Zucchini is one of those things you just know about because it has an awesome name. Like kumquats.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Wow, is that TV really loud? Or it sort of fades in and out. Maybe our super hearing is turning on.
Oh, damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about? You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was? The Medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Well, yeah.
Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh,
Crap. My thought process is agreeing with
the
Ryuji.
guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all. But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently? How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
There are no official
Someone used the
members.
Medjed name to provoke the Phantom?
They're all just people who claim to be part of the group.
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
Sure it does if we're being set up.
Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
Oh, I thought you were saying that,
Real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first. So then, the one who provoked the group, and the one who tampered with the site are the
you
same
bastards.
person? I think I'm
Pay for manipulating us.
Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings.
Well,
And the perfect target.
sort of.
Both of those had been set up.
It would all make sense.
A lot of it was based on Morgana running away and running into Haru.
Put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
We always lack hard evidence.
Deductions happen to be correct. That would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed.
Two whole things!
This was all set up. Then, what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
The Illuminati.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
In fairness, we'll also be truthfully charged with some things.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
Now you're overthinking it.
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
How? The palaces are all gone. They would have been our best places to find clues.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
As me.
When the
Again,
case of the
reflexive
shooting
pronouns.
principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Is that how things go in Japan?
You've...
Because it seems like bullshit.
Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally,
Based on
failure to accomplish
what?
this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all, then. I expect good results from you.
Well, now she's officially on the case,
Hi, sis. Should I warm
as
up
opposed
dinner
to
for you?
before, when
No,
she was
It's okay.
just on the case on her spare time.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you?
Oh, Makoto.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Therefore, you should be rested.
Did a collapse from exhaustion?
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Really? You could have just said yes.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Well, we're screwed. Actually, what am I worried about? I know we're screwed. I got caught in the beginning middle of the game. Really? That seems like bullshit. Yeah, eventually someone will sell us out. It'll be fine. I mean, Akechi basically knows who we are. Mishima knows who we are. The public prosecutor knows who we are. No, Sai is the public prosecutor. What am I talking about? The guy who's running for office. That guy, he knows who we are. Can I go anywhere tonight? No? Okay.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
At least now we know why the number had been so high. Like, impossibly high. Police are here today. That'll be fun. Don't worry, I am just an ordinary student who has been convicted of assault and is therefore in no way suspicious, yes? That's how it works?
Hey.
A Phantom Thief, the majority of the Phantom Thieves, these are words.
Okay, quiet down.
This was now on the 25th, okay. What do we got? All of the students? That's That's a lot of people to interview. I'm gonna get caught having a cat at school.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Yeah, that seems like...
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with quick.
Why are they not interviewing us after school?
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says
Yep.
here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida? You're more hot-blooded than you look.
I am.
Spent time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
A couple more people.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh,
What?
I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Why does he only know half of my friends? Again, we're not subtle.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
Or they were just asking everyone the same questions.
Fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
No?
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
He looked like a guy in a suit.
Sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
No, it's because several people have died.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to
Well,
see how far
yeah,
this
obviously not her fault.
I'm worried about the police.
Wait, is
too.
Futaba about to hack the
Not anyone
police?
in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit?
Wait, have they all been
I know it may be
returned? Are they not viewed as evidence?
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Beg pardon?
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to
Um,
blend in will only do the opposite.
Why would it be suspicious? We are known as friends of each other.
The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens.
No, but it's a plan that doesn't make sense.
Jinx it!
It would be no surprise.
Just some bullshit to lock up some of my days.
They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
Yep, and another night where I can't do jack. So, let's move on to the next day.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still,
As you mentioned, it's not ominous enough.
methods you come up with.
It's no all according to plan, you know? Where are you, sauce please guy? Does that guy with his PS Vita just live on the bus? Come on, there we go. Move along to me walking and having to listen to shit from people. The what? I mean, what's precisely the definition of directly interacting with someone? If you poison a person, did you directly interact with them?
Do you know this one?
Oh, Lord. Line, row, column, and diagonal have to all have the same number? Alright, let's see. 4, 9, and whatever, 8...
This is it.
Correct. Nice going.
All right.
That's a interesting way of looking at things. I would think that you would choose to do that because you're a math teacher. And... I thought you were looking through things, not asking people things.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Then why are you not participating so we go through it faster?
Suspicions off of us, remember?
You are the least helpful person.
This one too. Catchy.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
Really?
It would be nice.
Are you guys getting to read different comments than I do?
Help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Boy, get to work. I want to be done with this shit.
You know, like online and stuff.
That's Futaba's job.
Guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
No, they've been doing that for a while.
Stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Obviously, he has been ignoring you.
Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this
We
is
could
way more
say he said no.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little.
But then again, I don't care.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
She'll tell me when she's done. Or not.
Arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
I wonder if Akechi will be at the diner tonight.
Hey.
Evidently not.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Yes, because he doesn't approve of vigilante justice.
They are indeed a dangerous group.
Why does everyone have so much trouble with this shit?
Express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and
then everything went quiet. It's not a change, god damn it, people.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Nah, group text.
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Yes, Phantom
As long
Thieves.
as you're not getting involved.
Right. I would never. It'd be bad.
Fine.
It would almost certainly be counted as a violation of my probation.
Hey!
We could do that, or we could just take care of this for right now. You know how this works. This also is almost certainly a violation of my probation.
Yeah? Yo.
Oh, good. But you didn't set a time. What qualifies as not on time?
Shit. Yeah.
Man, I feel like I was supposed to have unlocked this link a while ago if we're talking about something that happened at New Year's.
All right.
Come on, I want to be able to customize high-tier guns. That sounds like more fun.
Later.
Alright, looks like we might have stabilized. But wasn't he already popular beforehand? I'm confused. Anyway, day off from school. Let's see what that means. A group meeting.
Has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real?
Why are we shocked? We talked over why it would be a bad idea.
Danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And
Plus, he didn't think he did we did the killings.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
Oh, come on. All of the questions will be about the Phantom
Thieves. Favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the
Kodo could ask her sister,
finding his phone number
or...
Damn, you're real impressive.
Yeah, okay.
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the number, Futaba?
You know, he eats here a lot.
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Then you should have said something when we were voting on it.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let
Oh
me think
my
about
god. That's not a response.
Didn't he say he
That's an
wanted to
acknowledgement.
for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Well, who was the second person people voted for?
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Today we can go places. And we'll take care of that later, but for now, bye.